Did I ever tell you when I got my first ever follower?
No, tell me.
He followed me. I said, "All right, thanks, appreciate it." And he said, "I actually just unfollowed you."
Wait, did he though? Did he actually unfollow you?
Yeah, yeah, and never followed me again. I never heard from that guy again. I don't even know. I think he just loved to be the first follower to unfollow and then announce it in the stream.
I'm sorry, but I actually unfollowed you. Like it's just
No, no, no. He
awkward.
didn't say sorry. He was just trolling the whole time.
That's good.
Yeah, it was
It's funny. People
it
are
is
fucking
funny.
ridiculous.
It's like, damn, this fucking internet, man. I thought I thought
Internet
I
always wins.
I thought when I was streaming I would have a segment like called Make Fury Mad or something where the chat just roasts me
Yeah.
as long as they can to see if they get a rise out of me. But we didn't even
I
get
would.
there because I got mad way before all of that. It's like, oh no, that'd be easy.
Yeah, it turns out I am more sensitive than I realized. Uh, don't ever thank your followers. They should be thanking you.
Dude,
That is a staple of confidence. I will say that.
me, me,
I will say that.
me and this chick I've been seeing have been quoting you when you told that guy on Rivals, like, you're too emotional, bro. That shit's good.
Oh, it's just good, dude.
It's
It's just
good.
good.
Because
Because you can't. It's not degrading enough to be upset, and it's
yeah.
not light enough to overlook it. It's right there where it's like right in that self-reflective medium. You know, you're like, fuck, maybe I am.
Well, and you weren't as mean to him as you probably should have
No,
been. And I don't even
no, not at
remember. I
all.
don't remember if you were streaming or not. I don't think
Oh,
you
I was.
were.
I was. No, I was
You
streaming.
might. No, I think it was like late night. Me, you, and
Oh, maybe.
Worldly.
Oh, maybe. Maybe it was.
And he's like, "Hey, you guys need to invite me. I'm trying to get some wins too."
You're too emotional,
You're
bro.
too emotional, bro.
And in that moment, you knew he was like, "Yeah, all right, well,
No,
maybe
he
I am,"
did.
but
No,
like,
because he didn't say shit. He just got quiet, and he might have turned a new leaf that day.
I
He
hope
might be
so.
a
You know
completely
what?
different person.
Fuck. I wish you were here. I wish you were here because there's someone who went a step further than that. I wish you were here. Sergo was here for it. Dude, there was a guy who was super fucking hot, super mad, and I'm just laying it on thick with positivity. And then by the end of it, he's like, "Listen, man, yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just having a long day. Just a long day, all right." And then like me and like I
It-
think we're like, it's okay, baby. Everyone's got bad days. He came on my stream days later and was like, "Hey, I was the guy that was blown up on you, and I just want to say I'm sorry, and here's a sub and a follow." And then he messaged me on
Damn.
Instagram. He messaged me on Instagram saying, "Hey, I'm the guy. Just letting you know, thank you for everything.
With a
Take it
dick
easy."
pic.
I'll
He's like,
take it.
"Hey,
It
I'm
was
having a
probably a
bad day again. Suck on this." And that's your impending friendship with him is just his peaks and valleys of however he's
The
feeling
piece.
that day.
I'm either getting a sorry or a dick pic. I'll take
Yeah.
it, man. Like
Yeah.
it's who knows.
Well, one of
Let's
them
see
was
what
a
my open.
sub. He
It was a
subbed
sub.
too, so
He did. He subbed. Essentially, I'm a whore. I just got
he
paid for dick pics.
well, no, he's paying you to receive them.
Yeah,
Which
that's fair.
yeah.
Which is just bad. Which because you can just send those out for free. I mean, you'll go to jail eventually, but I guess.
Kitty thinks that I hate watch you messing with your layout
I
on your
think you do
stream.
though.
No, 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 just hate, just hate.
just hate. Katie, I'm gonna be like, oh, something went wrong here. Looks like I gotta fix it.
Man, look at
So guys, welcome
Sergo.
on in. What do you say?
Sergo said, "Can we start this popcorn talk? It's been 30 minutes. I've only heard you say dick a lot."
Guys, we're gonna be talking about Crazy Stupid Love, my personal favorite movie, starring Ryan Gosling and
What?
Steve Carell. It's
Wait,
one of my personal favorites.
one of okay.
Oh, not it's not the
That's
greatest.
what you
Not
said.
my favorite.
That's what you said.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
In my heart of hearts, I gave this movie a 9.0, and we're gonna break that down to see if how aligned that
I don't
meets
think you
up
could
with
do it.
the breakdown.
We'll see.
This is such a great movie to me. I
Very
really,
good.
really enjoyed this. It's a really good film.
Very good. I
Great
hate you guys
writing,
for
great
making me
cast.
watch it, but
I never have to say no to it. If it's on, I'm watching it. I'm watching it at least once a month anyway. It's just a great film.
it is. But I mean,
And
for you and everyone in the chat, when was the last time you saw it?
3 weeks ago. Outside of watching it today,
Right.
like 3 weeks ago.
Damn, you guys, fuck it. Let's do
It's
it.
the
Let's do
writing is
it.
really good, dude.
It is. Yep.
Oh man, we're setting Fury up for like a low score over here.
No, I went high. Sir,
You and I- we'll
Sergo's
see.
hate watching right now. We do this
Dude, he's
every
hate
time
watching.
where we just yap instead of popcorn talk. He sounds like a one star review.
Yeah, Sergo, I'll tell you what, this is part of the popcorn talk is the yap. You cannot have popcorn talk without the talk.
Without the talk.
That's what we're doing. Otherwise, it's just popcorn, and we're just two strangers looking into the camera.
Yeah,
We need to have the
and
talk.
I don't have a Jay Corn in my life. I have Jay Corn.
So I say this: enjoy the segment. Enjoy it. Don't break it down. Listen, we're not like a certain Forbidden Kingdom movie where it's okay writing and it's not going to be. Well, I mean, we're infinitely more enjoyable, but I will say that.
All right, let's talk. Let's talk
Crazy, stupid love.
No, after you give us a Boba Fett impression.
A Boba Fett?
Yeah.
All right. Do you even know what a Boba Fett looks like?
Well, it kind of looks like Mr. Meeseeks in your hand. The only
It's
reason I know
100%. It looks like Mr. Meeseeks. This is my impression, though. Here you go. You ready? Bud. That's it. It's if you go to a
He makes
funeral, you have a Boba
noise?
Fett. If you go to a funeral and the Boba Fett's over there,
He makes noise though. Where's the noise?
nah, I don't care.
But he does do that. I only know him because they put him in Super Smash Brothers. He's pretty.
Do they
annoying.
put Boba Fett in Super Smash Bros?
He knocks you around. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
It's annoying.
Stupid fucking head.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Synopsis.
Crazy Stupid Love. Let's go into the synopsis.
After his wife asks for a divorce, a heartbroken man, Steve Carell, gets a makeover from a smooth-talking bachelor, Ryan Gosling,
smooth-talking.
only to realize
Talk
he
nice.
still loves his wife. Meanwhile, the bachelor falls for a woman who changes his player lifestyle. Love, in all its messy forms, takes center stage in this witty romantic comedy.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
pretty spot on. You get
it
that.
is. It is spot on. I always just rip these from ChatGPT, and I always have to tell it no, shorter than that, shorter than what the fuck you just gave me. The first one was like the fucking movie. Let
It
me
was just
see.
the whole movie.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Now, keep in mind, guys, as Fury is finding it, what he's looking for, I post up in the categories in our Popcorn Talk on our Discord the discussion for the following week's movie. You can, throughout the week, put in your rating, put in your review for the movie, and then me and Fury are going to start reading them along with the other reviews too, okay? And then I think we'll do a fun game of like, was he a hater, a glazer, or a man, everyday man right down the middle? So that's gonna be part of it, okay? So make sure you guys are putting in your reviews for the movie club,
Oh, I see them.
for the Popcorn Talk.
Ooh, we have one. Oh no, it's just you. Okay. I'm glad it's there though. That's a good
Yeah,
place to
it's
store
there for the future.
to store our scores as well.
Yes, store our scores.
Yeah.
Store our scores.
Anyways, the first synopsis I got from ChatGPT was like, Cal Weaver is a middle-aged man whose world is turned upside down when his wife Emily unexpectedly asks for a divorce. Heartbroken and lost, he stumbles into a bar where he meets Jacob Palmer. He's like, "Oh, dude, you're too emotional, bro. You fucking tell me what this." There's
Come on, bro.
there's a whole
we want to
other-
be
There's a whole other paragraph after that, too.
GP, get over here. We want to watch the film, dude. We don't want the whole film described. You're not Shakespeare in the Park. Get over it. You're doing too much. You're too emotional, dude. Okay. Let's get into it.
The trailer.
The trailer. Let's see. Crazy, stupid. This went under the radar for a lot of people, too.
A little bit.
25 years of marriage and you have nothing to say? I'll just say it. I slept with someone.
If you keep
Count,
talking, I'm gonna get out of the car.
I think the fact that I did it, it just shows how broken we are. And how much we really.
Okay.
Oh my God!
You're getting a divorce?
Yeah.
Amy heard you crying in the bathroom. We all thought it was cancer.
Oh,
Thank God, man.
yeah, just my relationship.
Hi, can I buy you a drink? Let's get out of here. Want to get out of here? What are you doing later?
I don't know.
I do. There's lots of beautiful
God
women in
damn
this
it,
bar,
dude.
but I can't take my eyes off of you.
It's time to go home.
Oh, it's forward of you, but okay.
Yeah.
Should I pull the car around? Have you been drinking? I'll drive.
Hey, ladies' man guy. Any tips in the trade?
Your wife cheated on you because you lost sight of who you are as a man. Why don't you take that
This is a
straw
very
in your
good
mouth?
trailer.
Looks like you're sucking on it.
Okay.
It's a really
You're
good
sitting
trailer.
there with a supercuts haircut, and you're wearing a 44 when you should be wearing a 42 regular. Credit card. Where are your wallets? Did you sleep with them?
Jeez, God.
Yeah, probably.
You would?
You gotta take control of your manhood, pal.
Can you put on some clothes, please?
Oh, I'm sorry, is this bothering you? Beautiful.
Oh, Marissa
Do with
Tomei.
me.
Oh
I wanna
my
show you out
goodness.
to my ex-wife, make her really jealous.
I met a girl, and she is a game changer.
She's your soulmate, right? Go get her back.
Wow, how old are you?
I'm in love with her, and I don't know what to do about it.
I don't know
Got
when
the
you and I
music in
stopped
there?
being us. You know, when I told you that I had to work late, I really went to see the new Twilight movie by myself. And it was so bad.
That's such a real reaction.
I should have fought for you.
This is good. I want to see this.
It's a good trailer.
Will you take off your shirt?
Seriously? It's like you're photoshopped.
Kitty coming on in. I freaking love this movie so much. It's one of my favorite movies. It hands down is. It's so good. It's so good.
Very
I
good.
went to go see the Twilight movie by myself. It was terrible.
That reminds me of Knocked Up. In Knocked Up,
Yeah.
where he's sneaking around and she thinks he's having an
I want to
affair.
see Spider-Man. And then Paul Rudd's all like, well, then we'll go see Spider-Man. He's like, I don't want you to do it. I want you to want to do it.
I want to see Spider-Man.
Man. I think they're doing another movie called This Is 50. And I'm
I didn't
very
see
excited
This
for
Is
that.
40.
I've heard great things about it. I've heard really good things about This Is 40. I gotta watch it.
Oof. You know, since we're going in order, what
Yeah.
we started at 2007?
I believe so, yes.
We jumped around
Yeah.
before that, but 2007. It's funny how we're kind of seeing the evolution of trailers through the years.
Yeah.
That one, because when we
Yeah.
started, they were still using some of the movies still had the voiceover,
Yeah.
like the,
voiceover.
guy with the voice.
Yeah. One man
Yeah.
getting a divorce.
Yeah.
She cheated, but there's still love there. Will they? Won't they? Ryan fucking Gosling. Like it's just, yeah. It's a whole thing. No, it's good.
I have one more thing to share, and then we'll just get into it. If Sergo will allow
Yeah.
me one more anecdote.
There you go.
So when this movie came out, this was like peak me going to the movie theaters by myself.
Oh, I love it.
I know, and it was before they had the assigned seating. So I used
Oh,
I used
shit,
to
okay.
so I used to double feature myself,
Mm.
where I would buy a ticket for the movie I wanted to support, and then find another movie with the showtime that started at the end of the first one, like when the first one ends, and then sneak into that one,
Yeah.
and then just sit there and see
And
two
just sit there
movies
and
in
watch it.
a day for the
Yeah,
price of one. Theaters
You had
hate
a
this
lot of
one
time on your
trick.
hands.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I was like living at my parents' house. I was getting like 2 shifts a week at fucking Albertsons where I was working. Oh, we're watching movies, baby.
But like, I feel like this is like the secret life of you, because when we were over there, was this when we were all hanging out still, like around that
Yeah.
time? Like,
Well, I wasn't
you
my
told
secret
no
life.
one. I
no,
feel like
I would,
none of us knew.
my immediate friends, which was you at the time, definitely knew.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
told you.
I
Right?
did-
What you did with the information, fuck it.
You were just going out there being the movie guy, just double featuring life. Like,
Because
that's
people
crazy.
were busy. I would just go. Like Class Act knew for sure. Anyway, so the point is,
fuck, I probably did.
I
just
would do that pretty much every time I went to the movies around then. I
yeah.
tried it when they had assigned seating, but it just
Yeah.
it wasn't the same. Like I double featured Sicario 2 and something else I forgot. And then the second movie I sat in, I just sat in there,
Mhm.
and then I
Yeah.
looked as if I was gonna buy a ticket. And if the chair went unavailable, then I would move from that seat to another one.
Now you had a whole system.
Yeah, but I didn't like that one. I abandoned that. I was like, no, let's just fucking pay for movies or not
It's
watch
a lot
them.
of work.
Yeah, they win. They win. So anyways, 2011, I'm knee deep, and this is how I'm bouncing around watching movies. And then one of my homegirls at the time, actually, do you remember Isla?
She sounds really familiar, actually.
Anyway,
Isla? Okay.
yeah. She was working at the mall at the time, and I always went to Bassett. And she found people always felt bad for me too,
Bassett
that I would
Mall,
like go
dude,
eat by
shit.
myself and go to the movies by myself.
That's the best.
Yeah,
That's
they didn't
the
understand,
best.
and I was ahead of it too.
You were
'cause
ahead.
this-
First of all, you were ahead of it and ahead of life. You were way before your time. You were way before your time, dude. Like you. I don't know why we didn't appreciate you more.
Nothing
but we should
productive.
have.
Nothing productive. Anyway, so
No,
people
I do
always-
that as a personal vacation.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
But this is circa 2011, and people didn't understand it, so people feel bad for
get it.
me. So she got off of work and then joined me in the movie, so I didn't watch this
Ugh.
one by myself. And it was like
Yeah.
such a clutch move. It was one of the nice things anyone's ever done for me.
Sure.
And we watch it, and it was such a good movie too. If it was a bad
Yeah.
movie, this memory wouldn't hit the same. But it
Sure.
was like it was so good. And then and then we left, and then years later, because I'm always watching this damn movie, I
Okay.
texted her and I said, "Hey, I know this is random. Thanks for showing up and watching the movie with me that one time." And she was
Yeah.
dating some guy. So she blocked me. We haven't spoken since.
That's what the fuck? That wasn't sexual. That wasn't just like a
Dude.
thank you.
Dude.
Appreciate you.
Dude, I don't know. These people
What?
end up in these
Like,
relationships.
even
don't
if
know
I
what
was
you
a
wanna do.
jealous boyfriend type, I'd be here. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Like, doesn't mean nothing. Like,
What
hey,
the
thank you
fuck
that
that's
one
supposed to
time.
mean? You guys saw a movie together years ago.
You saw a fucking movie? How many condoms you used that night? Like, it's what? Get out of here with that shit. So I again, it's one of my favorite things to do. Sergo's laughing. It's one of my favorite things to do is, all right, so when I was with my ex, she was pregnant and she was like 7 months in. I was on my day off. She was at home. She didn't want to. She was during that hormonal stage where she didn't want to deal with me, but she wanted me close, but she didn't want me to be there. And she hated me as much as she loved me. And I had to go on 5 different fucking food runs for her one meal. And then like
I know
dude,
that
she
game,
had-
and I've never been
yeah,
pregnant. I
dude,
on
McDonald's
5 different
fries.
food runs.
McDonald's fries, Del Taco tacos.
Okay.
She wanted Little Caesars pizza and she wanted hot Cheetos from the store. So I was doing like just for one fucking meal.
You know what's
So-
good now? I'm sorry, this is a good story.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
But what they do now with I'm sure they all do it, but at least with DoorDash, you order
Oh, yeah, they
from
get
a
everything.
place,
Yep.
and then they'll let you like tack onto the order. Someone,
The surrounding
someone will
area,
do it, yeah.
it's awesome.
It's like we're
It's
all gonna
awesome.
raise this baby.
Yeah. It was a whole thing. So like after work, after getting because again, I'm dealing with like people who don't understand the basic social norms of talking to a different human being because they're super nerds, introverts, and they're way too close to my nose breath. I can smell their nose air from my nose air. That's how close these fucking guys are. I'm dealing with a pregnant woman who hates me as much as she loves me. My dad's hounding me for fucking, hey, are you moving forward as a human being, an adult, mijo? Like I'm getting it from all ends, and I'm like, I just need to fucking escape. I need to go to, and then I started going to the movies by myself. And here's the thing: when you tell someone through via text, hey, I'm in the movies, everyone unanimously understands you're gonna be left fucking alone for 2 hours. Let's not talk to you because you're in the fucking film. So I'm sitting there, phones off, popcorn in my hand. It's dark. I get to just turn my brain off and watch a movie. It became my little vacation, and I love it. And then one of my best friends, Robbie, he does the same thing because he's a father of 3 kids, twins. And I didn't
Oh my
realize
God.
he was doing this too separately. So he was doing this as well. So then one night he's like, "Hey man, you want to go watch? You want to do our vacation like movie thing, but like go watch Booksmart?" And I'm like, "You want to watch it separately together?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, let's go fucking do it." So it's just we just went on a guy date. That's all it was. It was a guy date.
Well,
But we sat-
but you were in the same theater, but didn't sit together.
No, we sat together. We
You guys
both
just
independently.
went together. You keep trying to.
We
bro
just
it
went
up,
together. We
but
just
this
went
is
together.
gay. This is very
This-
homoerotic, and I'm not hating,
So-
but you trying to own it. Own it.
Yeah, 100%. So we went on a date. We sat there and we
You're
watched
too emotional,
Booksmart.
bro.
You're emotional, bro. So it was an amazing film to go on a friend date with. It was awesome because Booksmart, incredible fucking movie. We sat there, we had a great time, but that was like one of the very few times we still go out and about and separately watch movies. And we're always like, "Hey, did you go to the Cinemark theater? That one in Apple Valley?" He's like, "Yeah, I went to the Apple Valley one." "Oh, I thought I saw you." And then we just go about our day like we're separate, you know. So it's just I get it. The vacation going alone is a thing.
Oh, it's so good.
It's a thing.
Kitty
so
says it's a bro date. No shame in that. But he was telling the story with shame. We had to we had to rid him of it. Shed it. Shed the shame. All right, let's rate this damn thing.
Okay.
IMDb has it 7.4.
7.4,
Yeah.
really?
I think when we read the
Goddamn,
reviews,
IMDb coming for the throat, dude.
I think when we read the reviews, it'll shed some light on that.
You got to take him on more dates, Fury. Nah.
Damn, we haven't seen each other in forever.
A long time.
And whew, I don't know when I'll go to California again. Probably never.
I don't
And
I
I
don't
don't think
expect
you'll
people to.
leave ever.
No, I'll leave. I have to go
we
visit
gotta
my
go to
mom and visit El Paso.
neutral ground. Oh, El Paso.
We go maybe like a con or a movie event or something, like a screen opening. That'd be really cool, right?
That would be
something like that.
actually. Yeah.
So that being said, dude, IMDb gave it a 7.4.
Yeah.
Oh, Sergo, don't even fucking get me. Dude, I'm already getting hot.
Look, spoiler alert. Saturn Awards didn't touch this one.
You better not touch my mijo. You better not touch my baby, dude. I swear to God, stay away.
They let it live.
You know what? Saturn, they don't know a good thing if it fucking him in the face. So I get it. It makes sense to me. The BB in a triangle, baby. That's right. All right. So in my heart of hearts, I gave it a 9.0. Fury gave it an 8.5.
Mhm.
We're gonna break it down to see how aligned my heart is with the breakdown, and then take it from there. Acting, you gave it a 1 point. Gave it a point. I give it the same thing. 1. I give it a good 1. Yeah,
Which
1.
everyone did. Everyone was perfect. Everyone was perfect, but no one was asked. And there's a bunch of subtle things, too.
Yeah.
but there was nothing.
Everyone
no
was
one,
fantastic.
yeah, no one was asked to do anything where it's like, oh shit. Actually, no matter how many times I've seen this movie, I cry. At the end, when he finds out he's dating Hannah and they're at the bar together, he's like, I love her. He's like, really? You do? Tell me about it. And Ryan Gosling pours his heart out, and fuck, I might bear with me here. And then Steve Carell comes back and he's explaining how old he was when he had Hannah.
Yeah.
And he's and he's like, I taught her how to ride a bike. I had her when I was 18. He's like, and I know what kind of guy you are, and it's Hannah. She's too good for you. And he says, I agree. Every time.
Dude,
Every
it's
time.
really good, dude. Because it's just an honest, very real conversation between two people.
Which they
Like, you
hadn't
know
really,
that's a
they
very
hadn't really
real
had.
conversation.
Like, even after they start palling around and everything, like joking about their hookups or whatever, they hadn't had that real vulnerable moment where, especially from Ryan Gosling, maybe he never had that his whole life.
Yeah.
And then Steve Carell's finally like, okay, well, you know I love my wife. It goes way beyond that. Like, I'm just a man torn. But yeah, so acting one. What do you got? Story?
Story, a 1. Giving it a 1. This was a really great story. The twist at the end was incredible. Because you're like, oh my God, that's fucking
Which
great.
is so great because the trailer doesn't allude to that. I thought when the trailer started, I was like, it's showing a lot of good parts. But I think when you make a near perfect movie, all the
Every
parts
part's
are good.
good.
So just
All parts are good, dude.
Trailer.
All parts are good.
So it does such a good job. Like, oh, Emma Stone is with Ryan Gosling. Everyone's hot and sexy and funny.
Yeah.
And yeah, you get the twist. You show up, you're not cheated. You get a complete movie that catches you off guard.
And I will say this, like, to the credit of everyone who was like acting in the film, everything felt real. Like, in terms of the babysitter, right? Having those complex feelings, her father having like this Seinfeld episode interloping stories where they're all colliding and overlapping each other. Like, it was really freaking good. Jackie, we're talking about Crazy Stupid Love with Steve Carell and Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone. We're talking about that one. But
Man,
the
that is
movie,
Jericho. I have always said Jericho. My brain always did that.
Jericho. Yeah. Now you're a Papa Nurgle.
Wait, hold on.
Just reading
We
it all wrong.
hold on. We have to do this. Sergo says, let's start an award place, call it Mercury Awards, and make the logo of the planet Mercury covered in mercury. We have to pull the trigger on that, I think.
You know what? I'm fucking petty enough to do that.
I just think it's a good idea. No, I think we have to do that. We could give our own awards weekly.
Yeah, we could do our own awards.
We could do our own awards.
We can do our
We
own
have to
awards.
do this. Kitty, please keep us honest on that.
All right, Kitty.
Your actual
this
name?
is your job now.
That's sick. Check her out.
It's my Jackie Doe. Stop it, dude. What are you, a fucking assassin from a Shenmue game? That's awesome.
Mine came from the Bible.
Mine
Oh,
came
so
from
I was right. Okay.
Jericho, but it's Jekito. Jericho.
Okay,
That's
okay,
fucking
okay.
sick, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, it's dope.
That's great.
Like, hey, who's your man's name? His name's Jekito. Yeah, that's a fictional name. Are you serious? What kind of hog is he rocking? That's crazy, dude. How many people has he strangled?
This mythical man.
This mythical man.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
will
start
hold
giving
you both to it. Okay,
We gotta start giving Mercury awards.
we're
That's
gonna give Mercury
that's so funny.
awards. I like where it's rooted from. It's good.
Well,
I like it. Let's do it.
Did you ever see that show, Nathan For You?
No, I haven't seen it.
He's just, it's a good show. I think it went like a season or two and then it's off, but every episode's so good. And he just does a lot of like social engineering. Like he faked a YouTube video just to get it to go viral, and it did. And he just did all these things just because you could do it. I learned so much about that,
That's really
about
cool.
how life works in that show. Actually, How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
Where Barney I think it was Barney who would like create an online persona when he tells the woman that's his name, and then she Googles him
Yep.
and he's that guy.
Yep.
It was a lot
yeah.
of stuff like that, except he would do it
That's
in the real
hilarious.
world, like hidden camera and stuff. And
Okay.
he made an award show. And he made an award show, and he designed a professional website and the awards, and he invited people, and he filled the auditorium and everything. And then people
Yeah.
started applying and wanted to be a part of it and everything. It was like, dude, you just need you just need to do it.
You need a confident, brisk walk
Yes.
and a can-do attitude, and you can go
Yes.
anywhere, baby.
So
That's
it's-
fucking great.
we got to do it.
Listen, if
We gotta
Siskel
do
and
it.
Ebert and Robert and Ebert can do it, two dudes who are way past their prime, who are out of touch with culture, if they can do it, anybody can do it, dude.
I didn't know that they hated each other.
Oh fuck, they hated each other.
Yeah, I heard these funny videos. So you're acting one, story plot one. What do you got for direction?
So acting one, story plot one, because again, it was a very honest, real, but very believable story being told about the complexities of the human condition, right? So
Mhm.
I really enjoyed it a lot.
Mm.
Direction, fucking 1.5, dude. There
Mm.
was no fat in this film at all. Everything had its place. Everything made sense. Looks wise, it looked good.
I think the direction is looks wise everything, but I think the direction shines through on every character's like little quirks. Like
Yeah.
everyone had a cool little moment that just I think just brought it to life, made it feel real.
And every single character had their 100% had their moment and what made them special and what made them them. Like Steve Carell's son, who played Robbie, was a fucking incredible. Where he was like, you know what, fuck that, I'm standing on game, telling him how I feel at the auditorium, and I'm gonna tell her I love her, and I don't give a fuck. I love that. Like just. And then
Or-
him changing his dad's mind was incredible. Like everyone had a great moment.
Do you remember when Jessica is asking that? She's the class slut. I don't know what else to call her.
She 100%.
She's asking her advice on how to get the attention of an older man, and she's nervous, and she's like, well, yeah, she's like, I know, right? Just that little quirkiness, like
yeah, that little quirk.
maybe the actress brought that to it, but because every character has a similar moment, I feel like that goes to direction.
It was really good. My favorite, and it's weird, it's my favorite part of what made Ryan Gosling so good. All right, so when he finally takes
Wait, did you
home
get
Hannah-
short of breath just mentioning Ryan Gosling?
I did, dude. I was like, I gotta breathe. I gotta fucking breathe, dude. I look at him and I forget what breath is. You know, he takes it away and then he makes me forget.
Gosling made Sergo give an extra 0.5.
Fuck yeah, he did. Dude, Ryan Gosling, smoke show, but amazing. Just great acting in this film. It's just him being Ryan I'm just convinced it was just Ryan being Ryan. But my thing is this. When he was laying in bed with Hannah, Emma Stone's character, after they didn't even have sex, they were just laying there, and he looked at her and he goes, "Can I ask you something?" And then she goes, "Yeah, for sure." He goes like, "Can you ask me about my mom and my past?" And dude, that right there to me was like so real and honest and such a beautiful moment. I'm like, this guy has been tomcatting all these women and not a single one of them had asked about who he was, and he so badly just wanted to be asked. And fuck me, that was incredible to me, and that was very honest and real, like little thing right there. And that was my special moment right there for him. I was like, that's it, that's the good stuff, that's the gold. And he did it so well.
This goes outside of the movie, but do you think people that don't believe in like premarital sex or seeing other people kind of deprive themselves of moments like that?
That's a great question. It
Where-
does
where it's like,
depend
where-
on
Go
it
ahead,
depends
I'm
on the
sorry.
person, but I would say it's dependent on the person, but more often than not, people who don't believe in premarital sex, yes, you are 100% robbing. 100%. Like, because like all right, like you get to know somebody.
I argue with Twitter virgins all the time. But they just don't understand. There's no way I can relate to them because all they, they just think like I'm sinning, hedonism or whatever. But it's like, dude, I just like if and when you do get married, but you're kind of crazy right now, so I don't even know if that's in the cards for you. And you finally do that. I hope you come back here an honest man, at least honest with me on this website, and tell me. You explained it to me now, but I was trying to tell you years before.
But here's my thing. All right, so if it's coming from a religious place, yeah, 100% that's ridiculous. If it's just someone who's just like, I want to wait and save myself for the right person, I want to get to know the person, and it has nothing to do with religion, I think they 100% are looking for those intimate moments. But in terms of like a religious background, then no, you're just following a book at that point.
Okay. Well, I think people just like judging people these days.
Oh my, come on. We've been judging since the burning bush, my friend.
No, of course. But I think it's like high octane now, and it's like a currency. And people will even lie about the things they do or don't do just to judge people. Like, I think people are done. Some people are done just, oh man, we do this thing that society kind of looks down on. We can connect through that. It's like, oh, you got caught doing the thing that society frowns upon that I also do, but I don't want to go against the mob, so fuck you, you suck.
Yeah, like, all right, here's my thing. And this is might be a hot topic.
Oh.
You're 100% on point. You're 100% correct. Because of the internet, it's made it more, it's pushed it forward more. Like, all right, look at Louis C.K.
Okay.
Like, look what he did. We're all sitting there like, we've all asked. Like, we've all done it. But, like, why are you bastardizing this guy? That makes no fucking sense. That's crazy to me. Because he has a stand-up bit about it. He goes, you should be grateful no one knows your thing. No one knows your thing. Everybody knows my thing. Barack Obama knows my thing. Like, it's so, but there's levels to that joke because we all have a thing.
Oh yeah,
we all have a thing, and to throw a stone is such horse shit. It's so shitty. Like, it's why I don't like talking about politics, is because everyone's a fucking hypocrite in politics. Like, look at almost every, whether it be left or right, they're shunning and wagging their fingers, and you can't stop seeing in the fucking news politician caught with underage kid, or politician caught like severely drunk and doing a misdemeanor. Like, it's fucking wild. All right, I'm getting hot. I need to stop. I gotta pull it back. You got me. You're getting me there. Woo! All right, I'm gonna reset, but dial it back. So anyway, direction 1.5.
So that's
direction 1.5.
That's just the thing, because it is a special moment. But I think so many people are scared to get to know themselves and put themselves out there, and maybe get a little crazy that they just rob themselves. Like, man, out of all the people I've met, interacted with, dated, slept with, fuck, this person is special. It's just nice. It's nice.
You know what? I do agree with you. I mean, especially today's age where there's so much pressure. There's so much pressure to be an individual and so much pressure to be yourself, but you have to do it this way and this way and that way. And by the age of 25 or 30, you need to have these milestones met. It's such a crock of horse shit. Its life is literally just go find your thing, dude. If you need to go be with somebody, I say this: dating and relationships are like a job. It's a skill, and in order to define and refine your skills, you need to have practice at it. Like, if you've never been in a relationship going into marriage, you better hope that the woman is sticking with you through, or man, through thick and thin, because you're going to be coming over so many obstacles, hoops and bounds of growing and developing as a person in a relationship. Whereas premarital sex, premarital dating, it's just different, man. You're exercising, you're gaining those skills, you're getting patience, you're learning who you are and your own shortcomings. Like, go out there and make some mistakes. You should. I think it's important too. It's 100% important. I think you end up in a healthier relationship if you do. To be honest,
I think that. Yeah.
if I'm being honest, you end up in a far healthy. At the very worst, you don't end up with a wrong person, and you're alone for a little bit. Worst case. Best case, you end up in a healthy relationship with both you and your partner understanding who you are to each other. That's so infinitely more. Or you end up in a fucking Will Smith fucking situation, slapping comedians because you don't understand your fucking dynamic with your wife, dude. Like, it's crazy, dude. It's wild.
What do you got for production?
Production value is a 100% a 1.
All right. Screenplay, dialogue.
1.5. Dude, the dialogue, the screen, whoever wrote this, fucking incredible, dude. Really great writing.
I didn't. Do you know the Blacklist?
No.
It's an annual list.
Oh, the show.
No.
The show. Okay, never mind.
No. So anyone, unless you were hired by an agent or a movie studio to write a script, and you just wrote it to kind of shop it around, it's called a spec script, just like a speculative story you want to, like I was saying, shop around. So the Blacklist is an annual list of all the spec scripts that got either made or just came out that year that were published.
Oh, okay.
And this one, for Crazy Stupid Love, was the best script that didn't get made that year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So yeah, it's very good. So the Blacklist, if you made it on there, like you go on to be someone. You can write for whoever you want, pretty much whatever you want. Like that's how they're no Saturn Awards. They take shit seriously.
They take shit serious.
It means something when you hit it. So
that's pretty good. Yeah, dude, like it's
very good.
Great fucking script, dude. The writing is fantastic. Like the little bits, every little moment that was had felt purposeful, felt integral to the story. At the very end, where you find out Hannah is, because we call her Nana because she couldn't announce her ages. I'm like, it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're in the middle of a fight because it's this climax of misunderstanding, and everyone's beating each other up like, stay away from mine, don't you stay away from her. And then David comes in from bringing a coat because that makes sense. He would bring the jacket back from a date he had, and everyone's like David Lindhagen. And dude, my favorite fucking part of that whole scene was Ryan Gosling looks at Kevin Bacon's like, you're David Lindhagen. But here's the thing. I don't know if you guys noticed it. He started taking off his rings. And it's so fucking good. I'm like, he's going to fucking hit him. It's so good. It's just a subtle, like, okay, I'm taking my rings off. I'm like, oh my fucking God, that's great. It's just good writing. Very fucking good writing, dude. I'm like, oh, fantastic. Yes. 1.5.
Entertainment value.
1.5. Easy. So easy. This is a movie where if you see it on, you're gonna sit down and watch it.
You tied me, unless you give it a Ryan Gosling hottie 0.5 bump. Well, I'm also assuming Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi is a 1 for sure. Yeah, okay. Je ne sais quoi is. Here's the thing. This movie, when it came out, it didn't hit as hard. But for anyone who's seen this movie, they will tell you unanimously, like, this is a great fucking movie. People love this movie. I just
showed a group of friends of mine last month. And yeah, it's hard not to like it.
It's just hard not to like. But Marissa Tomei too. So fucking woo! Oh my God. And one of my favorite scenes. Marissa Tomei she fucking confronts Steve Carell's character and Julianne Moore's character in the classroom, and like they boxed him in a corner. You're sitting there like, what the fuck's he gonna say? And he's like, wait. She's an alcoholic. Oh God, it was so fucking good, dude.
No, that scene reminds me of my dad because he fucking lost it when he said that, and she wails. But
dude, it's so good.
But a little before that, in that same scene, we were talking about the characters' little quirks. When she's like, or how about a guy making you go down on him for 44 minutes because he's shy. And they react, and then it cuts back to her, and she's like, licking her lips like crazy.
But then like Julianne Moore's performance was so
Oh,
subtle
so-
because
yeah.
she couldn't be more embarrassed for the situation.
Yeah.
And after she hears that, she's like, "Oh my god, how?" Like it's just like this heartfelt moment between two people who are like best friends growing up. Like that's just a very honest relationship moment from Julianne Moore. I loved it, dude. It was really fucking good. Oh, so fucking good. She's like, "Oh my god, cow." It was really good. So fucking good. 8.5. I'm seeing. All right, so production value was good. Story was a 1. I loved it. I love the story. Could I argue for a 0.5? Nah, I mean it was great.
Not
It was
in good
but it wasn't, like,
conscience. This is
not
this
in good
is
conscience. Acting was superb, but nothing. I mean, I will say this: you could argue maybe for a 1.5 because
on what?
everyone
On what you
really
said? On acting. I mean, you could.
I
But
gave it a 1.
it's-
I gave it a 1. I'm just seeing
Yeah.
how if I could give it a 0.5 extra.
Right.
Julianne Moore in tears, crying, opening up to Steve Carell felt very real. Everyone's conversations felt very real. I'll keep it at a 1 and good. That's my gut instinct. That's what I should go for. I don't want to convince attempt to try to convince myself.
That's why I'm glad we
It's
had
an 8.5.
the Discord, because we'll start. I'll put in the last 3 movies in there,
Okay.
and that we could
Okay.
reference our scores back.
Okay.
Because as we see here, maybe the chat remembers. I don't know what we've ever given a 1.5 acting to. The Departed.
Departed. We haven't. Did
Obviously.
we review The Departed? It's 1.5. Easy. The
Right.
Departed. That's
You
such
don't
an
remember us reviewing that?
Did we review The Departed? Oh, we did review The Departed. We fucking did. I gave the voice and everything.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's a 1.5. Easy. Easy 1.5.
Right. So that one for sure. But anyways,
Oh, shit.
because I'm thinking of 1.5 and like maybe not any of the movies that we've done except for that one. The obvious
Yeah.
1.5er. Actually, that movie, The Departed,
yeah.
was. I started looking at Leonardo DiCaprio differently after that, which is crazy
such a
because
good film.
leading up to that, he had all these crazy movies. But
He
that
had
was the
bangers,
one
dude.
when him and Mark Wahlberg and Mark
Like
Wahlberg
you felt
he
his
get-
character went through the shit.
definitely, and Mark Wahlberg was like teasing him like they're gonna blow his cover or whatever. And Leo has the moment where he's like, "How about I fucking kill you? How about I fucking..." It's like, oh my god! And he'll just in the moment because it's in the script. That's what he has to do,
Yeah.
and he just hit it. I was
Dude,
like,
Marky Mark, 100%. Yeah, dude. And then like as he's walking away from the therapist, like, yeah, you're like, what if I fucking kill myself? What if that was real?
No, he's
What if I just said he's just walking away like fuck, dude? Yeah, that was a great obviously great fucking movie. 1.5 for sure. No, but the acting here was great.
yeah.
I don't and again, that's perfectly fine. It didn't need to be a 1.5 because the script didn't demand a 1.5. It just doesn't demand. It's perfectly fine. 8.5. All right.
I rate this movie with awesome.
With awesome.
All right, let's hit the awards. Not too
If
much.
I give it a 9, the 5 is going to Ryan Gosling. It's the 0.5 Goss.
I don't really account
hot
for
Goss.
the Gosling factor in my scoring, but
Yeah.
I understand.
Give you an honorable mention.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Golden Globes.
Got the Golden
USA
Globes.
nominee.
MTV.
Ryan Gosling for a comedy or musical best performance. Dude, he gave a great performance, man.
Nominee.
Nominee.
Let's see what beat him.
I think between this one, so Gosling, I would argue, is still kind of on a hot streak with movies. Driver, great.
He was Oscar nominated in Barbie.
Barbie, he was Oscar nominated in Barbie. Crazy Stupid Love, fantastic. The guy just doesn't really make any misses. The Nice Guys with what's his fucking nuts? Gladiator. God damn it, I'm an idiot. I can't believe
He
I forgot his
lost.
fucking name.
He lost to George Clooney in The Descendants.
Damn, Clooney getting it, huh? Okay.
Which I don't remember that movie.
I don't either, but apparently it was it was good enough, you know.
Oh wait, he was
Movies.
nominated. I'm sorry. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Hmm.
Ryan Gosling was nominated at least twice. This was for drama. He was in the Ides of March.
Shit.
So then,
Kitty coming on in. I do have one issue though. I personally can't really
Oh.
love part of the ending with the naked
oh,
pics going to the minor. Like, nah, I get that she's not a
Oh.
creep. But that's not the best message. That's fair. I mean, it's a difficult conversation to have. It's a thing.
that
I get
that comes up in one of the reviews, and I don't get it.
Oh shit. Okay, there you go. Gosling though on a hot streak. The Nice Guys, really fucking good movie. Let me see here. That
So he lost to Jean Dujardin
Jean G. Dardenne.
in The
Russell Crowe,
Artist.
fucking Russell Crowe.
Damn, he should have won.
Oh,
this.
the Idols of March. Yeah, there he goes.
Okay.
So Barbie, The Fall Guy, First Man, Blade Runner 2099, La La Land, Drive, Crazy Stupid Love, The Idols of March. He's just on a really good dude. The Notebook. He's just got Remember the Titans. He's got a really good list of Lars and the Real Girl. He's in a lot of great
Oh,
films.
yeah,
man.
no,
The Big Short.
He's
Jesus
certified.
Christ.
Yeah,
He is. He's certified, stamped, and approved.
been that way.
Best Kiss. Who took the Best Kiss from the MTV Movie Awards? Are just like the Saturn movie. They're a fucking
you
joke,
think-
but they're slightly more credible.
You're-
They're
okay,
slightly
I was
more
about to say, you're
credible.
gonna spread yourself too thin on the awards.
I know.
beef. But they
Oh, I got hate for
lost.
days.
Let me see. Best Kiss.
I guarantee you, this looks like a Twilight.
Oh no,
bullshit.
it is.
It wasn't. Fucking ridiculous.
The
dude.
Twilight
Twilight's such a
Saga, Breaking Dawn, Part 1.
So-
Also,
you know what? This
there's
makes
some
the
good-
fourth
there-
wall-
There's some good smooch in here too. We got
Some-
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hollows Part 2.
Okay, that was a good smooch. Good smooch. scene.
Rupert Grint and Emma Watson.
I could not agree more, Sergo.
It's funny that they
Emma
don't put
Watson.
the-
Listen, it makes the fourth wall breaking a little bit for that for me with her character. Like, I went to go see Twilight.
Oh,
by
yeah, yeah.
myself. It was awful. It was
Hunger
good.
Games. Jennifer Lawrence,
Ugh.
Josh Hutcherson. What is that? Ugh.
The Vow. I've never enjoyed the Hunger Games.
Any of them?
Not really any of them. They're not my jam, dude.
Oh, that's no good, dude. When's the last time you saw the first
know.
one?
Years. It's been years. Should I give it another shot?
At least the first one.
Okay.
Dude, there's
I'll give the
so
first one
many-
another shot.
There's so many. I'm not gonna name them because I want you to go back. But there's so many
Yeah.
like high intensity moments.
Okay.
Pretty much from beginning to end. I'll say a handful. They're like, oh my god, like what the fuck's about to happen?
Okay.
and
I'll
just
give it another shot.
gripping.
I'll go watch it.
The Vow, Crazy Stupid Love. Okay.
Great movie. Okay. Best female performance. Emma, dude, she crushed it. Swear to God, she did fantastic.
Did
Emma
well.
Stone's character too. I liked it when her crazy showed a little bit when she was in disbelief that the guy wasn't gonna marry her or propose to her. And it was so really, yeah, okay. And then she's just drinking a bunch of drinks. Is that gin? Oh my god, I hate gin. She's just
Look,
it was so real. It was awesome.
It's a good scene, but that
Good
ties
scene.
in. That ties exactly in to what I was saying earlier about
Quirks.
no that
Oh.
for sure. But no, like going around like in real life, like going around meeting people, putting yourself out there. Because had he proposed, she would have said yes,
Yeah.
and she would have doomed herself either to a lifetime of unhappiness with that lame guy.
Because
people just want stability. They want to
Yeah.
make sure their life's going in order. You know, she graduated, passed the bar. Okay, now I get married. It doesn't really matter who to. So yeah, that just perfect moment to like describe. And then she goes and then she meets Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. Her Asian friend, like there was no small roles in this movie, dude. Her Asian friend, one, smoke show babe.
Dude, people
two,
love
she's
her.
like-
Guys love her so much.
Dude,
I,
she's
like
so
Childish
good.
Gambino has like 3 lyrics about her, I think.
Listen, he needs more. I don't understand. Like, that's too few. Captain Gunter, what's going on, man? We're over here talking about Crazy Stupid Love, Captain. That movie is so good, but no, there was no small roles because even her role with the small camera time she had was incredible. It
Did
was
well, yeah.
hilarious. She's like,
Very
you
efficient.
need to be sitting the top of his roof praising God. It's just like a laugh. It made you laugh. You're like, she's fucking funny. She's a very real person. We all know that one friend or know a female friend of a friend like that. Like, it's a thing. It's just good. There was no small roles. Great. It was great. What's going on, Captain? Welcome on in, man.
All right, let's go.
We're doing
reviews.
our popcorn talk. We're talking about so on Tuesdays, Captain, we do our movie club where we talk about movies, we give reviews, we give ratings. I seen something so weird on YouTube. Okay. Seen something weird on YouTube. That checks out. yeah. There's a lot of weird out there, dude, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But continue.
Reviews. 10-star, 1
Reviews.
star, and a 5. Glazer, a hater.
All right, so
and
yeah,
a
this is the
bro.
part review part. Glazer, hater, and the man right down in between. An everyday man. That's what we called it, the everyday man, right? An
I
everyday
forgot.
man.
I already forgot. 10 out of 10. Watch again and again and again. First of all, the dialogues are amazing and delivered to perfection. Directed, choreographed, acted in perfection. All the actors were in sync, in tune, and the end was a delight. The expressions, the simultaneous acting, it was a delight. Emma, Steve, Kevin, Ryan, Julianne, and the teacher, I'm forgetting her name right now, at their best. This film was a breath of fresh air and it worked. Can you imagine writing a review and then not taking the extra second to look up the actress that you're trying to compliment? The film was a breath of fresh air and it worked. The only actors that were a bit off,
Yeah, Captain, we won't.
was the son and the babysitter, but they did a decent job. The speech at the end was a little corny too, but these were the only flaws I can think of. Highly recommend. Glazer,
10
hater.
out of 10. 10 out of 10. Love the film, dude. Fresh breath of air. That's a lot. It's a lot, but I mean, it's good. Yeah. I mean, I don't think you should give it a 10 out of 10.
No. This was in 2011. So 14 years
Oh,
later,
Damn.
still a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, someone forgot Marissa Tomei.
Yeah. Damn shame.
It's a thing, man. Like, yeah, it's a great movie. Like, all right, I feel the same way. I cannot recommend this movie enough. It's a great fucking
It's not for everyone, but it comes close.
movie. Who wouldn't this be for?
You're about to read.
Shit.
You're about to read the words
Oh,
from
that's
one of
fair.
these
Yeah.
people.
That's you're about to find out today. Let's do it.
Kitty, do you have it
Oh,
at a
boy.
legit 10?
Kitty, this is your legit 10.
Well,
Think
here,
about it
go-
now. Don't let us bully you out of your 10. One.
No, I just
Don't-
want to hear you say
I'm
it.
very curious. Is this the 10 for you? Okay, that the perfect movie for you personally. Think about it.
All right.
All right, let's scroll down. 1 out of 10. This guy. Listen, anything below a 6 is mind blowing to me, so I'm excited to get into the head of these people. I'm excited for a 10 just for Gosling. As a rom-com, yes. You know what? Rom-com 10, I will say that. That's good. In terms of categories for movies, rom-com, I think people have like a couple movies up there, right? You Got Mail, Sleepless in Seattle. Is it up there with them?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's more
I
it's
think
more new age.
there's an argument to be
too.
had. It's an argument to be had. Which are, you know what, speaking of this movie too, this is kind of timeless because nothing, if you watch this movie, there's nothing really in terms of you can put it in an era and it still would make sense.
I think
You know
so.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really it's something under the nose. All right, here we go. Crazy Stupid Love, depressing movie. This is slow, depressing, very disjointed movie. It's not romantic, and other than the great scene between Marissa Tomei, it's just not comedy. I changed it up because there's Carell and Moore are hardly seen for the middle 70 minutes or so of the movie. Rather, the movie is inexplicably focuses on the extremely creepy friend of the Carell character. The movie hops from scene to scene with no real segue and no emotional ties develop to any character. The first, can you scroll down?
Can't see it. Oh,
I can't see the whole thing.
I think you might have dropped it a little.
Oh, I might have cropped out a little too much. Right, here you go. The first hops from scene to scene and with no real segue with emotional ties developed to any character. The first 90 minutes are a brutal bore. Thankfully, it does come together in a mildly humorous development towards the end. But 90 minutes of sheer boredom is too great a price to pay. Jesus Christ.
Dude,
This guy
crazy.
sucks. This guy sucks.
It's your boy Roger Cox.
Dude, he's just cock. He's just a cock, dude. The guy's a clown. What are you talking about, dude? Go home. Go. You know what? This guy sucks. There's no way, dude. He watched a different movie.
Yeah, that's
Carell and Maura Harley scene for the middle 70 minutes. Like they were in the movie a lot, but it wasn't about them.
Right. It was right. Well, you were asking is like, well, who is this movie not for? It's for the people that don't want it to be. Like they just want to like sit there with their arms folded and like me.
Meh. I don't like this movie, said Sam I am. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Grow up.
5'10", titled "Sweet and Sour." This is my first time watching this.
Sour.
First time watching this movie. I could appreciate Cal and Emily's story, cringy though it may have been a few times. I can appreciate Hannah and Jacob's story, although more time should have been spent on them, in my opinion. I can sympathize with Jessica's inappropriate crush and with Robbie's similarly inappropriate fantasies. The thing that made me gag was the closure between Jessica and Robbie. If their genders were reversed, we would immediately see it for what it is, gross and creepy. It surprises me that this movie was made in 2011. I thought those years were better than that. This movie is riddled with problematic missteps while championing noble values at the end. It enjoys dragging us through a lot of mud and muck to get there. It's a sweet movie, but it left a decidedly sour taste in my mouth as well. So, this is from...
Grow up. Grow up.
Well, yeah, right? So, this is from Hannah Rose Imagery.
Oh,
And
2022.
this just seems like a sheltered person.
It
But
is.
Kitty seems like she's been around the block. She's pretty grounded and shared a similar opinion, though. Not enough to like dock a lot of points.
But here's the thing.
Tell me.
All right. So it's all right. Looking at it from the young girl's perspective, she's in love with this older man. She's a little bit confused. She doesn't know how to attract this older man. So she figured talking to her slutty best friend, sending pics is the answer. She's a little bit over her
I
head.
don't want your
but she goes
slutty
through
money.
with it. But that's what I'm saying. It's like these are all point A, point B, point C. These follow. This is a trail that would lead for this type of person. Steve Carell's character didn't go, oh my God, like when he saw the photos or when everyone kind of found about the naked photos, the kid getting the pics of the girl, like, I mean, his son getting them. That's just the W, dude. Like it's just.
Okay. I was like, man, I don't know where he's going with this, but you took
like,
the scenic route to where I'm at.
Like,
what was their age difference?
I don't remember. Like, let me see the age difference. She was like maybe 15, 16, I would assume, and he was like 13. There was like 5. I think it was like a 5 or 6 year difference, actually, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
because he was like, in 4 years I'll be in college and we'll be okay. Like he was like a whole thing where he kind of laid it out.
Let me.
But then she should have learned to not maybe enable a young person to be in love with an older person is all. That's where the character arc got diminished. It's here's my thing. The kid
that never goes away. I've liked Mills.
That never goes away, Kitty.
Life, like since in puberty. That
tell me you're a woman without telling me you're a woman. Like it's just like it's just the male brain, dude. We don't give well, listen, if we love you, if we're attracted to you, we do not fucking care how old you are.
No.
That's Marissa Tomei is nearly twice. I'll fucking date
Oh my
Marissa
God.
Tomei.
We had a whole thing about Laura
There's
Dern.
not even yeah, dude.
Did we watch a
what?
Laura Dern movie, or she was in that movie with Hemsworth, Liam?
Yeah.
Dude, she's 60,
Smoke show.
dude. That's happening.
Smoke
That is
show.
happening. if she'll have me, she won't have me. Many nights staying up at night, lying awake.
Like, all right, and again, this, all right. Here's an argument to be had. There is an argument to be had if all the characters didn't have very realistic, grounded viewpoints that you can relate to in real life. If all the characters in this movie did not touch grass and be grounded within reality, and then he had that opinion or that viewpoint of keeping the pictures, then you have an argument to be had because it's so out of place for the context of the movie. This movie is about very real, very grounded, complex feelings that we've all had and shared. So every boy who received those pics,
No, dude,
that's
it's such a
that's a very real thing, man. Like if I love you, I'm in love with you. You're my babysitter. I'm gonna be in love with you. Like I'm gonna. Oh, just wait. Wait until I'm in high school. I got you.
It's the ultimate consolation prize. Like,
Yeah.
like life defining.
Life defining. But if she cared about him as a babysitter, no. Here's the thing. All right, I'm gonna get hot.
There'll be time to learn
And things
those
on
lessons.
his own terms. She couldn't have supplied that. I mean, he will be comparing every girl to her from now on. You know, he's not comparing. He's going after the girl he loves, which is his babysitter. He's going after her. She kind of like came on. She's like, you know what? All right, like I kind of like him, but this is kind of weird. I'm gonna step away from this. I kind of like him, but I don't want to, you know. But that's a very honest and real reaction, a dynamic, complex topic and feelings that are grounded within the terms of reality.
It's 17 to 13. It's not illegal.
17 to 13. Okay, so all right, so this is my thing. This critique of theirs was based off of a fallacy. It was based off of, well, if the roles were reversed, they weren't reversed, stupid. Like, this is the movie you got. This is the movie you got, idiot. Like, you just take it. You can find a stick to stab you in the eye if you look enough in the woods. Like, I don't know what the fuck your problem is. Take the media for what it is and use the information given. Like seriously, I don't give a fuck. Look, you can apply that stupidity to any. You can apply that argument to anything. Well, if the roles were reversed, if they were, but they weren't, because that's not what you got. You got this, and this young boy, this dynamic, this relationship is very real. It's very earnest and open to an uncomfortable point, and it presented itself in the context. That's all it is. We've all had that.
Kitty said, and I'm seeing a whole different side of Kitty where she's wrong. I've never seen her be wrong before. This is interesting.
She's so wrong. It's crazy.
Where she says, I mean, he will be comparing every girl to her now, you know?
He won't.
But he might. But I just, like, don't we, like, just naturally compare who we've been with?
Well, comparison, that's the human condition.
Who we've met. We don't even have to date a motherfucker. And he's like, you know, I kind of want to end up with someone like that. And I think you just naturally start comparing. I think everything's just comparisons.
Listen, I think this is just a misunderstanding of who this character is, the kid. This kid is so fucking dial in, locked in, homing missile. She will be mine. He's not going to compare. He's going after her. When he becomes of age, he is going after her. Like that's just a thing that's going to happen. He confessed his undying love on a stadium. On a stadium, dude, in front of people. Listen, I can't say my dad did that. I can't say anyone's ever fucking done that. That shit is wild, dude. Like that's fucking real cement. Fucking Moses stabbing the commandments, and it might as well have been the 11th commandment right there, where his character goes, and then Robbie Weaver fell in love with his babysitter, and then he followed suit years later. Like that might as well be the 11th commandment. It was so sensible.
11th commandment is so stupid.
An older person who knows better should not be supplying it. But she's not. She's 17. She's a kid
17.
herself. She's a kid herself, Kitty. You're looking at it as if she was like all right, so if she was like
That too.
22,
you saw her
25,
all
30.
throughout. You know she's not a creep.
Yeah, she's
And-
not a
and
creep.
you need
She's a human
context.
being. Splitting the sea right there, 100%. But like, dude, she's a kid too, and your argument would be an argument. Well, of course it's illegal. She's not. Yeah, it's illegal, but nothing was done that was illegal. It's like, all right, like it's just one of those attaboys. Here you go, consolidation prize that he earned. He earned it. Okay, he
Let me
fucking went
ask-
to the woods with that.
ChatGPT, if she broke laws, giving him the nudes.
The photos are illegal. Oh, is that what your complaint is? I think it's beyond photos. I think you're just mad that she was confident enough to give some nudes.
Oh, the photos are. Oh,
The photos
kitties.
are illegal. All right, so would you be happy if she
Kid-
gave him
kitties in-
drawings of her? Like,
Kitty's in deep water here.
what are we talking about here, Kitty? What are we talking about? All right, what if she gave him drawn photos of her naked? Does that change the argument? What if they were drawn? It's the movie, man. It's a movie.
Well, anyway, and we don't have to stay on this too long. But
Yeah.
this, I think, is the biggest thing where women don't understand the importance of nudes and how much we cherish them, how special they are. They like, because when people say like you could just go look boobs up on the internet, it's like, no, these were bestowed on me. These were given to me. It's even better if like when a chick doesn't rehash them, which these were meant for his dad and now they go to him. But it's even better when it's like
Peace out. I
personally
still love
like
the
me
movie.
to you. That's like that's a whole love language that no one will ever write about because men don't really write those books. That's a crazy statement. But he didn't say I'm wrong. He just said it's crazy. Someone's got to stand here 10 toes down, look in the camera and tell it like it is, Sergo.
It's a movie. It's all it is. It's here's my thing. Yes, the nudes thing is funny. It's rehashed, but it's for the sake of the art. It's all it is. It's just
of
the
the art.
It's for the sake of the art.
let's
Like, what are
go.
we talking about?
Let's go back 10.
Guys are guys. I'm not saying that we're not defending it, but it's a very very realistic thing, dude. It's such a realistic thing.
How long
It's
do we
crazy.
spend defending it?
I'm
Say, hey, we're not
getting hot. All
defending
right,
it.
move on. We're not defending it, but we're defending it. Nudes, dude.
Life defining. All right,
Life defining.
10 out of 10.
Okay, awesome movie.
Awesome and funny movie that works on a lot of levels. I was pleasantly surprised and really enjoyed seeing this movie at a premiere this week. Oh, also that this review was in 2022.
Oh shoot. Okay.
The one, so
Yeah.
more context. I wasn't sure what to expect, so it took me a bit by surprise that it was so funny and touching in a lot of ways. It seemed to it does catch you off guard.
Yes.
Because it just pitch perfect.
There's so many levels. The writing you don't expect a lot. You used to expect like a standard
Because
boilerplate.
it's so
rom-com.
good, it'll always catch you off guard, I think.
Yep.
Like
I
I
agree.
don't know if anyone can hype it up enough to where it'll skew your viewing. I think
That's fair.
you'll always like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah. That's
It
good.
seemed to try to demonstrate that every person in this world has unique loving characteristics and that they might not be readily apparent on the surface. It reminded me a lot of Playing by Heart, and in some ways the less enjoyable Love Actually. That's funny. Those two movies had similar characteristics but weren't as funny as Crazy Stupid Love. The comedic aspects of this movie will appeal to the guys in the audience that don't normally like sappy love stories. So overall, this is a movie that has something for everyone. Highly recommend, and I give it a 10 out of 10, even though it's not perfect. But what movie is?
Then you don't give it a 10 out of 10, stupid.
What do you say? You got the movie you got.
Yeah, dude. You got the movie you got. That's not this movie, idiot. Okay. Continue on.
I think you're,
Yeah, great movie. I loved it. He loved it. You know what? I do like the fact that this movie is for people who aren't into sappy movies too. This appeals to those people. And I agree.
Mm-hmm.
This movie was really good.
Yeah.
Very well written. Okay, moving on. 1 out of 10. Just stupid. Not crazy, actually stupid and loveless. This is a sexist, profound, wannabe dumb movie. I don't. All right, that's a very contradicting statement. Full of soulless characters that no one can relate to unless you're a perfect asshole. What a wasted time. I feel like the person that cheated on this person, this was their favorite movie. I think they got cheated on when they were watching this movie. Matter of fact, they got cheated on to this movie in front of this person who reviewed this movie.
It's 2018. So they were making
that
the rounds.
person got triggered by a movie. Waffles, I could not have said that better myself. You got triggered by a movie, dude. Like what?
You're too emotional,
this person,
bro.
You're more emotional, bro. This person woke up from bed to this movie was on, and they woke up to their significant other being cheating on them in the middle of this movie. That's why. That's how they wrote this film.
The only thing where they like it kind of makes you wonder is like full of soulless characters that no one can relate to unless you're a perfect asshole. I'm a bit of an asshole, so I'm like, well, maybe that's what.
Who was the asshole in this film?
All of them.
Well, to some
Every
degree,
character.
sure,
It's kind of. Remember we talked about it a little bit in the Departed, where
you couldn't relate to Julianne Moore's character.
Everyone was awful.
You couldn't relate to Julianne Moore's the wife who just tried everything with her husband and just couldn't relate. Like a woman who's like a good woman tried everything with her husband and nothing got.
You know what was expert writing and performance? The fact that they kept her redeemable the entire time.
Yeah. The entire
a cheating
time.
Wife. They
a cheating wife.
You never really hated her.
You know what? You're on something. I didn't even think about that.
No,
she was redeemable. Oh,
the entire time.
The entire but you look at Steve Carell's character, you're like, God, you really did lose your manhood, dude. This is fucking
all right.
You gotta shape up, dude. You gotta shape up. Because first of all, you know what made her redeemable was because he was not Kevin Bacon. Like Steve Carell was this paunchy 401k, give it for my kicks. I had ill-fitted clothes. Here comes Smoke Show. Kevin Bacon's like, I just want to take your mom out for some fucking Chinese, dude. Like he was just such a Smoke Show guy. He was perfect. He was. So fuck me. They a cheating wife who is redeemable. That's fucking crazy if you think about it, because you felt for her. You really felt for her throughout the entirety of the film. Like,
not the entirety. But just the beginning where she says, "I slept with someone," and she immediately tries to victimize herself. But after that, you just kind of learn more about their relationship and what they've been through about her, and you're just like, yeah.
Great, such a good writing.
It's more relatable if you've
It's super relatable. You don't have to be an asshole. Like, it's just a good fucking movie, dude. Like, this person clearly, you know what? This person's the asshole.
Oh, but they were all assholes, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's
banned. Bye.
I like them. That might have came through on mine.
Oh, that was on you. That is yours. That's funny. Dude.
First time chatter. Hey, scented abductor.
Dude.
So everyone was an asshole. Well, I think everyone in life is an asshole.
Everyone in life's an asshole.
But
Kitty's an asshole for sure.
But it's just one of those things where it's like you admit it, you recognize your flaws, and you never stop working on them.
You know what? I'm not going to say it's not asshole. I think there's flaws. There's a difference.
But flaws can make you an asshole.
100%. They can make you an asshole, but I don't think this person, unless you're the perfect asshole, if you're a flawed individual, which is the human condition, you're going to relate to this movie to some level, to some degree. You'd have to be a Mormon who just came out of the fucking church Sunday, watch this film, and you're 14, you don't understand the complexities of the human dynamic, then this is your viewpoint. And then your significant other who spent all day building you a house because you're a Mormon cheated on you with a lady who churns butter better than you, and this was their favorite movie. This is your viewpoint.
We have our last 5. Not
Okay,
funny.
right down the middle.
Not funny.
What? You're
Crazy,
a 5?
Stupid Love. The middle word aptly describes this ridiculous movie. Steve Carell and the other cast members are completely unfunny in this movie that purportedly is a comedy. The story is dreary and implausible. Steve Carell's character is so unbelievable that no amount of literary license can make it plausible. This motherfucker just wanted to say literary license.
He just wanted to say literally license.
When Steve Carell throws himself out of a moving car, that sets the tone for this movie. People have done. This guy doesn't need to get out. They need to get out.
I
more.
almost did it.
I knew someone we went to school with that jumped out on the freeway. On the fucking
Jesus Christ.
freeway.
You want to hear something funny?
You've never
All right,
been in
so
love,
Kevin,
baby, unless you jump out
You've
of the
never been
moving
in
car on
love.
the freeway.
How many cars have you jumped out, dude? I remember it was me, Kyle, Kevin. You remember Kevin?
Mm.
Kevin, Paco. We're all completely hammered.
I hate that group.
We're driving.
I hate
Yeah,
everyone
it's
in
wild.
this story.
It's a wild group, dude. We're driving in Kevin's car. It's like 1 a.m. We're on the freeway on the 15, driving full speed. And then I'm so drunk, I'm like, I want to feel like Superman. So then I
remember this.
slowly get out on top of Kevin's roof, and I'm just, dude, he's full speed driving on the freeway, and I'm so plastered drunk. I'm doing this, and then I just feel fucking. I think it was either Kyle or Paco's hand. I hear Kevin's like, "Where the fuck's Adam? What the fuck is going on?" And then I get yanked into because Kevin was so pissed.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never seen Kevin that mad before.
Mm.
It was
Hey,
wild.
he's on the spectrum, so it was tough for him to show that much emotion.
Dude, he was tizzing before we even knew that was a word.
That's true. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
man, Kevin fucking hates me.
Nope, he's just autistic.
No, he didn't. He never liked me.
No,
But I do remember you doing that. I do remember you doing that at the car on the car.
Yeah.
That's funny.
probably for a girl I was in love with.
Not only is this movie not funny, the story's warped. It asks the audience to accept certain premises that are not only unattainable, but destroy whatever humor the story may contain. As a study of domestic dysfunctionality, the movie does a better job. But frankly, this is not supposed to be the theme of the story. There is nothing funny about a man ejecting himself from a car after he learns that his wife wants a divorce and that his life has been turned upside down. That's tragic. If someone is expecting an amusing movie, prepare to be disappointed. The same can be said if you're expecting high drama. In fact, might be best if you wait until the movie goes to DVD land.
I hate this guy sucks.
No,
dude.
I know, like you can't.
This guy really sucks.
Don't invite him to a party.
Don't invite him to a party, dude.
Anything.
At all.
And we've
This
all,
guy's
we've
like-
all had a coworker like this
Yeah.
because you have to work with them, and this guy might be a great worker, like a fantastic employee.
Yeah.
Awful for conversation and anything.
He's the
else.
type of guy that when you show up 5 minutes late, he announces it. He's like, "It's 9:05." That's this guy. Like, I'm aware, David. I start by.
I'm
He's like, "You
aware,
start
David."
at 9." It's 9:05 though.
So
I'm
that's
aware,
that
David.
guy. I mean, he got a 5. I don't know where he mustered the 5.
He
for.
liked
But it
something
also-
about the movie.
It also sounds that he watched the first scene and then tried to write a book report without reading the book.
That's exactly what this guy did. All right, going into the facts. Did you know?
While rehearsing for the scene where Ryan Gosling lifted Emma Stone in the air, Dirty Dancing
Dirty
style,
dancing, dude.
Stone didn't realize she had a phobia of being lifted high up until the first time Gosling did it. She had a full meltdown, which Gosling described as like a possum falling out of a tree and trying to scratch your eyes out. Afterwards, she ran away crying and had to lie in bed watching Labyrinth to calm down. Her phobia came from when she was 7 years old and fell off a high bars in gymnastics and broke both her arms. She ended up using a body double for the lift, but they did use the recording of Stone's real screams.
Okay, well that's That's a lot to digest.
Only because you had to watch Labyrinth. If you take that out,
There's
that's
so
kind of
many-
normal.
There's so many things to digest right there. Oh, Miss Stone, what can I do for you? I need the Labyrinth on DVD right now. Like,
I'll be
okay.
I'll be in my trailer with Labyrinth. No, I don't think anyone was confused. They had it on standby.
what?
I'm sure her manager has Labyrinth.
I'm gonna be honest.
in the
That's some
tuck.
Mariah Carey dressing room fucking level shit. That's ridiculous, dude. Grow up. Everyone breaks their arms.
See, she's an asshole.
She's an asshole. Emma Stone's an asshole. Turns out.
Steve Carell has said that he hates the title of the film, stating that he couldn't imagine a group of college guys saying 5 tickets to Crazy Stupid Love, please. One of the working titles Carell preferred was The Wingman, which he felt was a boring title but more accurately described the film's plot. He's wrong. He's wrong.
I'm
all
gonna say
over
he's
the
wrong in this
place.
one because Crazy Stupid Love, dude. Love is crazy and stupid and ridiculous. I love it.
It has-
Crazy Stupid Love's great.
No, it's an apt title, but I think it does have a certain edge. And we've talked about it. This wasn't the group of college guys
This is not
missed out on it to their
Yeah.
detriment, and they all went back later and was like, "Oh shit, we missed it.
Oh well, yep.
We missed this one."
Yep. When they were ready for this movie, it appeared.
Yeah.
Like this is their movie when they want that movie. 100%.
The filmmakers offered a free iPad on set to whoever came up with the title for the movie.
That's fucking dope. What's going on? They're crazy. Okay. What's this movie about? It's about love. Okay.
What if it was quicker?
This seems pretty stupid.
No,
I got it.
what if it was quicker? Like you just get like some random Teamster or someone. Like,
It's a
like
Teamster with a
grip.
cigarette in his mouth. He's
Yeah,
like,
it's like
it's
hey,
Crazy
look,
Stupid Love.
Look, I got an iPad here. Someone fucking name this movie. Crazy Stupid Love. There you go.
No, it's like a guy in the background. He's doing like the Wordle, like the crossword puzzle. He's got a cigarette in his mouth. He's leaning against like a fucking door opening. He's like, "It's Crazy Stupid Love, obviously."
Obviously,
He's like,
I keep telling
What'd you say?
guys.
It's Crazy Stupid Love. I'm not gonna repeat myself. Are you stupid? He's
That is
like,
good.
my God, that guy's a genius. Now give my fucking iPad.
Which is funny because people do have that job, and he only got an iPad for it. You know, it's not nothing. People have
Rather
done,
than
people,
get paid
people,
for it.
yeah, people have also done it for free, so
That's
still
fair.
winning.
He did
Emma
get it,
Stone is a mere 3 days older than Leo Tipton. However, her character Hannah, approximately 25, 24 years old, is 7 to 8 years older than Tipton's Jessica, 17 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
She
because
looks very young.
she does look very young. I was like, man, that's
Very young
fucked
in this
up.
movie.
Because, yeah, because she did look 17.
What?
Eh,
She
so
looks
what-
17. She looked very young.
Yeah, so when she's
There you go.
hold on, don't tell Kitty when she's taking the nudes. It
Don't
feels-
tell
it feel-
Kitty, yeah,
It feels
Kitty's gonna
weird.
fucking-
It feels
You
weird.
say? I will say this: she did not age well. She did not age.
Oh,
well.
you looked her
boy.
up?
Woo! It's brutal, boys.
Do we need to show the chat?
I don't know. I
It's,
don't want to show the
it's
chat.
brutal, boys.
I don't want to show the chat.
Dang, she does have bags.
She's been living life. Life's hit her a little harder.
Life's yeah.
step away
we
from
won't-
that.
We peace and love.
You know what? She needs to go watch Labyrinth in her fucking room and just relax, dude. Fuck.
All right, here we go. The name David
Continuing
Lindhagen is said 19 times.
Fuck yeah, it was. It should have been said
Yes.
22 more times on top of that. David Lindhagen.
You know what?
We were all saving.
Have you? I've never heard it, but have you heard Kevin Bacon's commentary on what he means to like Guardians of the Galaxy and by virtue the Avengers movies?
No.
I've never heard it. He has an opinion.
Yeah,
he
always
seems
has
like a
an
cool dude.
He is. He's a really
Dude.
he is a cool dude.
Tony Stark with the Guardians, so good. When he comes up with a plan, and
Yeah.
and Quill's like, all right, that you know, that's a plan. Except it sucks. So why don't we let me come up with a plan? That way it could be really, really good. He's like, tell him about the dance off to save the world. It's like, dance off?
What?
What, like Footloose? Exactly like Footloose.
Loose. It's still the greatest movie ever. Never was.
You know,
So good.
Peter Parker, Spider-Man has a moment like that where they're like, you know Thor? And he's like, yeah, big burly guy, not so good looking, needs saving. when he says not so good looking, Spider-Man's like,
It's like, what? We come at him with a plucky attitude. It's just not going to do. First of all, don't describe us as plucky. We don't know what that means.
oh, so good.
It's good writing. It's good
So
writing
good.
for a very serious moment that's
Actually,
about to go down.
I'm in the middle of an article. The greatest screenplays: How Avengers Endgame changed superhero screenwriting forever.
Oh shit.
It's a long one. Do you have it? Am I allowed to share links in your shit?
Maybe try it.
Let me try it. Hey.
Nope.
No, it shows it on mine.
Nope. It shows it on yours, but not mine.
Oh. Well, guys, there's
I think I
there's a
think
link in there.
I don't put links out there intentionally.
No,
'cause
it
of
usually
random-
blocks it.
random
Yeah,
where
it
it
just
is.
goes random. Oh, because I put it. No, I did put it in your chat. Anyway. Oh, well, I'll read that. Bring the cliff notes back to you guys. But yeah, people just write it off like, oh, superhero movies suck. But
It was really good writing.
no.
It's really good writing.
The part where Marissa Tomei's character props her leg on the coffee table and you can see Steve Carell framed by her legs as an homage to The Graduate.
To The Graduate.
1967.
Fucking yep, that's a good one.
The cocktail that Jacob drinks and makes throughout the movie is an old fashioned, considered by some historians to be the first American cocktail. The recipe usually included sugar and bitters muddled together in ice, bourbon, or rye whiskey, and a large slice
Sainito,
of
that
orange
is a
peel.
great movie.
I just got in an argument with someone recently about this, about what he was drinking. They didn't believe
The
me,
old
but I think
what was the argument? Here's my thing. Before you start that argument, though, I'm gonna say this: the old fashioned, little overrated. It's okay. It's not the best. It's okay.
well, what's the best?
I don't know, but it's not that.
It's good.
It's-
it's good. If you want
it's
a
good.
sophisticated sipper, that's a good
No, you
go-to.
don't have first. That's what I mean. It's so hoity-toity. Like you want a
I will
sophisticated
say-
drink? No, idiot. I just want to drink. I don't care if it's sophisticated or not. Like why
No,
church it up?
you gotta meet the setting.
What setting? What?
Like
a
if
rum and
it-
coke, a Jack and Coke. Jack and Coke won't do the same thing.
No,
You're fucking crazy,
No.
dude.
no.
You're crazy. Listen, I get why everyone wants to like Japanese art every single facet of anything.
well,
Like this is ridiculous. Like
because I
it's-
kind of agree with you about it's overrated, because it is, because
It's
it's not as sophisticated as people think is the issue, but
It's not. Anybody
it's
can
a
make it,
nice
too.
yeah, but that's good, dude. I need to get a drink cart for the house. That
Yeah.
shit's sexy. We have is it not when you have someone over and like I can make you a drink, or you see, you know what I saw for the first time.
I gotta
Uh,
give you a drink cart because that shit is sexy.
but where's the lie? You know what I saw for
There's no lie.
the first time last month or a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago? The Man from
Yeah.
Uncle.
Yeah, yeah, it was
Very good. Very
good
good.
movie.
They did they
Drink
do a
cart.
sequel? I didn't look into it.
Not yet. I think they're looking to.
Yeah, but what's the sexy dude's name? Well, not Army Hammer. Cavill, Henry Cavill.
Cavill, dude, Henry Cavill.
He's drink carting it up, and that's how they
Dude,
poison
so
him,
sexy.
because he's like, he's hot, he's
so
hunky,
sexy.
he can't turn
Henry
down the
Cavill,
drink
I'm
cart.
getting
Let's
drunk. I don't
spike
need an
the
old
drink
fashioned.
cart.
I just need to look at Henry and I'll get drunk just looking at him. It's ridiculous, dude. Like I have a drink setup. I have a mixer setup where I can make drinks. I have every tool, every little thing, the shakers, all of it. I got it all.
here we might have to go to YouTube on this.
And
Hold
I
on
do
here.
this every time. I pull it out. I'm like, I can really smash some fucking mint. I can swirl and shave off some orange, some oranges
Look,
from the
look.
skin.
I
It's
have a
just-
feeling I'm about to change your mind.
Okay, you know what? I'm open to it.
Look,
I'm open to it. Here we go.
there's a difference between like, you have a beautiful woman over and you're like, hey, can I make you a drink? And then you like swish fucking Bacardi rum and Coke in your mouth and then spit it out into her glass and then serve it. Okay, that's a version. That's a version.
That's a version.
Or
It was very long.
Or he's mashing shit down. He's measuring. What is that spoon called? It's got the orange going. And the record player. Dude, he fucks, dude. He fucks.
Listen, I'm gonna say this.
What?
If you need, all right, it's like Iron Man.
No,
if you
don't
need the
do
suit,
this.
you don't deserve
No.
it. If you need the drink, you don't deserve it.
No,
dude.
no, he doesn't need it. It's just a great bonus.
It really is a great bonus. He doesn't need that drink at
So
all.
it's a drink that is deceptively easy to make. You know, when you see him like mashing sugar cubes and doing all this shit, he's like, oh, he's fucking cooking in there. But it is very simple.
Yeah. All right, so for occasions, maybe. It depends on the occasion if I'm gonna make a drink or
Well,
like
that's
I
what I
want to
said,
have an
though. I said that.
experience, but not I don't it's overrated to me. Old fashions are so. But if you're going to like a bar, if you're going to a bar, but just to go to the bar and you're sitting there with your buds and you order an old fashioned, I'm immediately thinking you're an asshole. Like if it's a standard Friday night and we're not trying to be like gentlemen's with cigar night, and you're just going there to the bartender to order like a fancy drink for the sake of, I don't know, you're an asshole.
I've been
to me. Just-
here. Look.
Yeah.
I've been doing, and I may never go back. I had my phases. You were there for my 40-ounce malt liquor.
yeah,
beer
yeah.
phase.
We all were.
MD
Yeah,
2020.
Mickey's.
You were there for that. That never really went away because you need beer.
Saidito facts.
you need beer drinking under your belt. A year or two ago, I got into wine. I wasn't sniffing
Wine's
shit
the
or
thing.
swirling shit or doing
No,
what
but
do they
that's
do,
cool.
but I was getting
wine's
wine
its own
drunk,
culture.
like in a big
Yeah.
way.
Oh boy,
And-
sloppy, sloppy.
And then my most recent jam, I'm doing Buffalo Trace on the rocks.
Okay.
And sometimes they'll be like, "You want one big rock?" I'm like, "Fucking absolutely," because I just love the look of it. And now, like I'm saying, I might not ever go back because you just have a
You
feel.
experienced it.
You just have a feel. When you need bourbon in the hand, you pretty much
Yeah.
drinking it straight aside from the water or the ice. No carbs, lowest calorie drink,
Right,
but
an
it's still whiskey.
experience.
Like I'm not there with my
Yeah.
skinny vodka or anything.
Right.
That's why I might never go back.
So for the sake of
getting up
any
there.
type of homophobia-
we're almost 40, man. We're almost 40. We're almost
We
40.
are.
By the time you're 40, you have to be able to drink bourbon straight and not make a fucking face like that.
Listen, you're almost 40. No one's making you drink those drinks. Like, I don't understand. You don't have to drink bourbon, dude.
See, there's like cocktail parties, man. It's contextual. It's contextual.
And no,
You gotta have one.
I'm the guy who shows up to the cocktail party wearing Chucks. I don't belong there, dude. I know I don't belong
no,
there.
Wait, who said I'm
Like-
not wearing my Chucks there? No, they're getting the Chucks.
Like, here's my thing. If it's not like a celebratory, if it's not like a wedding, you know what? Here's my thing. I'll meet you halfway on that.
Okay.
Like, if my friend came over and said, "Hey, man, we're going to this 5-star high-end fucking bar that serves only the craziest drinks. Put on your best. Go to the nines." I'm ready, dude, to order a cool drink and experience. But if I'm wearing my onesie and I got my beer gut out and I got my chones that are on, and I'm like, dude, I'm not fucking making like
Right.
a fancy. Give
Well,
me a Jack and Coke.
But I already agreed with that. It's like there's just settings. So here, let me
Settings,
I don't think I ever told
okay.
you this. One of my favorite
Okay.
places to drink is Savannah, Georgia. Georgia the state.
Ooh,
Georgia the
ooh,
state,
okay.
Sergo.
Okay.
Savannah, Georgia. They have no open container policies.
Okay.
So you just they call them roadies. You go in a bar, and it was my first time, so I was like, can I get a beer to go?
Yeah, get a beer.
He's
place
like-
to go.
What, you want a roadie? I was If that's what they're
Yeah.
called, I want to.
That
now.
is one irresponsibly dangerous title.
Anyway, Savannah Georgia, brilliant. We caught wind of this speakeasy, and it was the
Speakeasies, yeah.
eye slot door,
Oh,
the eye slot heavy metal door, and everything.
eye slot door.
The only way we got the password, one of my buddies that was with me, he had this idea. He's like, you go to the maitre d', not the maitre d', at the hotel in the lobbies.
Yeah.
I want to remember the title of that job.
It's a maitre d'. Like she tells you all the
that's
local
a
stuff.
waiter.
Oh, the
Concierge?
concierge.
Yeah.
And she tells you all the things.
Yeah. So apparently it went like the speakeasies will feed the passwords to the concierge of the surrounding hotels. So he went in, got the password, we got in. The reason I'm telling this story, they only served cocktails at that speakeasy.
That's different. It's a speakeasy.
Right, but you're asking me the moments where it comes up where you have to be able to drink these
sure. Yeah,
drinks.
speakeasy. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you can't go during
I
the
never
headlights.
understood what a speakeasy is. What about David Lindhagen? Questing comes in. Exactly. Questing. Fucking David Lindhagen, dude. You know what? That guy drinks old fashions because
No, I was about to
that's
say
just who
he
he is.
doesn't. No, he fucking
He
no. He's a
does,
beer.
dude.
He's
That's
Miller Lite. He's Miller Lite all the way.
Nah, he took that punch from Gosling, man. He's a
He
bourbon
did
on
eat
the
that. He did
rocks.
eat that.
He
yeah.
ate it, dude.
Well, he's still Kevin Bacon at the end of it.
He's still Kevin Bacon,
Yeah.
man.
The film cast includes 3 Oscar winners: Julianne Moore, Emma Stone, and Marissa Tomei, and 2 nominees: Steve Carell and Ryan Gosling.
Great cast, dude. It was a star-studded
Yeah.
cast.
And they all did. and
Again,
they all
there was-
killed.
There was no small roles in this movie whatsoever. Not a single small role.
Yeah. Emma Stone's character, Hannah, is a law student. Steve Carell originally wanted to be a lawyer, but he reached a question on an application form that said, "Why do you want to be a lawyer?" He could not think of anything.
That's real. That's
That
honest.
is real.
Fuck.
That is real.
Way to be self-aware. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go make people laugh for a living. That's what I want.
David Lindhagen eats pieces of shit for breakfast.
Kitty comes on in. It was an excellent cast and screenplay. Absolutely.
Yep.
Excellent.
What does he tell him? I think he's trying to hype him up when they're in the gym. He's like, David Lindhagen is opening the car door for your wife right now.
It's so true because David Lindhagen opens doors, dude. He just opens doors.
Look at Sergo trying to start shit.
Except for the illegal part. God, Sergo, get on. All right, yeah. Relax, Sergo. We've moved past it.
Marissa Tomei's character is revealed to be Robbie's English teacher when she first meets Cal at the bar, as she is wearing the same watch and bracelet seen when she writes on the blackboard earlier in the film.
That's funny. That's a little tidbit there.
Yeah,
I like that.
I think that's the last one, actually.
There you go.
Oh, it is, but I don't have the cool little... Here, let me put it now. Boop. That's
Boop.
the end.
There we go.
Oh, it's down here.
Oh, no. Way too long. There we go.
Production score for this stream.
All right, guys. Well,
0.5.
that's our rating for the movie Crazy Stupid Love. Giving it an 8.5. 8.5 out of 10.
Both of us.
Both of us.
I think that's our first match.
Is that our first tie?
I think so.
That might be our first tie.
But
Usually
once
I'm
we start
either
logging it,
above
we'll
or
know
below.
for sure.
0.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's freaking great. IMDb gave it a 7.4. Brother, I need that teacher in my life.
Questing, we'll go off stream and talk about it in a safe space.
Kitty just knows we're being butts at this point. But so guys, we're gonna get into questing. If you want to partake, you're more than welcome to. Let's get into the next year's movie for the book club. 2012 movies. So let's go ahead and go to the 2012 top 2012 movies to watch for next